Green Park in London is probably one of my favourite places to get peace and tranquillity. Until 1667, Green Park was a famous duelling site, until Charles II decided to expand it by a further 40 acres, enclose it and stock it with deer. There are avenues of beautiful trees, and in the spring around 250,000 daffodils make an appearance. However, do not go expecting to see many other flowers here, as the wife of Charles II banned them after he dared to give a flower to a pretty milkmaid. The area in and around Green Park is steeped with history, and the Park Lane Hotel in Mayfair, situated close by, is no exception. As you step within those wonderful shiny revolving doors at the Park Lane, you sense that you are stepping into a place which is truly magical. Few places have the ability to make the hairs on your body stand up or get your pulse racing, but for me the Park Lane ticks so many, if not all, of my boxes, and it is certainly a place that if you do not wish to venture inside London, then you have a lot to do at your disposal. The hotel, with its fabulous Art Deco architecture, manages to be sophisticated yet retains a warm and friendly atmosphere. This extends through to the guest rooms, where you are greeted with facilities such as television with on-demand entertainment, high-speed internet access, along with luxuries like the bathrobes and slippers, super comfortable beds, and not forgetting the marble bathrooms so you can soak, relax and unwind. Even the services to the room, which include in-room spa service, dining and movies, are all designed to give you a personal and unique experience. Dining at the Park Lane is an experience not to be missed. If I happen to be passing by, then I just cannot resist one of their nice cups of coffee, al fresco of course. In the evening I can tantalise my taste buds with Italian cuisine served at its very best at Citrus. However, there is one thing you must do when you come to the Park Lane, and that is to take afternoon tea at the Palm Court. The atmosphere is truly sensational. For me, it's not just about the superb food, but the harpists playing in the background and the tinkling of china cups is, well, completely soothing. So, whilst I make the tough decision whether to go for the Churchill or Art Deco selection for my afternoon tea, I will introduce Sarah Hartnett, who is not only the Park Lane chef, but is also an award-winning pastry chef.
Hello, my name is Sarah Hartnett. I'm the pastry chef here at the Park Lane Hotel. I've been here about 6 years now, and I'd like to talk to you today about afternoon tea, which is an integral part of any pastry kitchen, and it's something that we really pride ourselves on doing well. The types of pastry that we make vary on a daily basis. Because we make them fresh every day, we have a choice of using lots of seasonal fresh produce, which is always great to use, particularly when something's in season and it's a lot more tasty. We have 5 types of pastries every day on our afternoon tea trolley, and we like to vary the choices that people have. So we always have a chocolate type of pastry, whether it's a mousse or a cake. We always have a mousse. We have something fruity like a fruit tart or a frangipane tart with some fresh apricots. We also have cakes and mousses and different bavors and possets as well that we like to use. This gives people a really good choice of the kind of thing they'd like to have, and normally most people have 2 or 3 pieces when they finish their sandwiches and scones. The sandwiches we offer on the afternoon tea pastries, there's also 5 types. We also offer vegetarian selection, and we do cater for special dietary requirements like gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free, because everybody has different requirements these days and you need to keep up with the things that they need. We make our scones as well on a daily basis, and we normally have 2 to 3 types. And we also make our jams, so at the moment we've got a really great peach and nectarine jam, we've got raspberry and plum, we've got a really nice lemon curd, and then we've got Cornish clotted cream, which is always a real favourite.
The Park Lane is also renowned for its business facilities. The conference rooms are amongst some of the best I have been in, and there are numerous areas within the hotel for all manner of corporate events, product launches, training and other prestigious occasions such as the award ceremonies. Of course, there is one place in particular that stole my heart within the Park Lane, and that has to be the ballroom. The famous ballroom complex is undoubtedly breathtaking and is one of the only Art Deco ballrooms in London. Its beautiful Art Deco murals, chandeliers, waterfall lights along with stage and dance floor has set the scene for such glittering events, some of which are Chef of the Year, Q Music and the FHM Awards. The ballroom has its own history and was to be used as a bomb shelter during World War II. If the Houses of Parliament and the Cabinet War Rooms were ever destroyed, then the ballroom would have been used as the emergency parliament during the war.
You see, this is what I love about the Park Lane Hotel. It's absolutely steeped in history and it's breathtaking. Just take this room for instance, and it's called the Silver Gallery. And if you look closely at the walls, you will find squares of silver leaf. And I must admit, it's absolutely beautiful. And of course, the place is full of history. Just take the corridors for instance. Some of the corridors are a lot wider, and that's because ladies in bygone years with their beautiful gowns could walk side by side without even touching each other. And then there are other corridors on the upper levels, and they are even more smaller, and they used to be the servants' quarter. You see, and this for me is what is important. You're not just stopping in a hotel, you are getting a real piece of history.
The Park Lane's location is another reason to stay. Not only have you got Green Park close to hand, but also fabulous shopping at the likes of Piccadilly, Knightsbridge and Bond Street, as well as the theatres with a wide variety of shows in the West End. The Park Lane really does have everything that you require. The only problem that I have with it is that it's an absolute wrench to have to tear yourself away from. But to be honest, that's rather a nice problem to have.